Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Stacia. So today we're going to be picking back up right where we left off last episode, because I did kind of record the last episode and this episode as kind of the same recording, and then ended up cutting them because they were too long. But today we are going to be delving into RF tools, enabling us, of course, to get mass amounts of given resources to create singularities with. That's the primary use that we're going to have for it. So anyways, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it and kind of be picking back up where we left off. Now, the way that we're going to handle the rest of our singularities, like I still want to get environmental tech miner and stuff going here soon, just kind of for the passive materials. But what I would like to do right now is I'd like to go ahead and just order, let's say like 5 machine frames. That should be fine. And then let's get ourselves some dimensional shards for starters. Ooh, I am low on diamonds, looks like. We'll go ahead and speed these up for right now. These take a little while to craft, so we'll sort that actually pretty quick. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, and these take diamond. I probably used up a lot this episode. Get another one of those. That should be good for right now. For a minute. We'll give our diamonds a little bit of time to build back up. We've got a few of those. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a knowledge holder for starters. Oh yeah. I'm gonna need 2 empty dimlets. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a few more dimensional shards as well. Oh, I did not expect diamonds to be an issue this episode. Okay. There's our dimensional shards, and there is our knowledge holder. And let's go ahead and grab ourselves a bit of these, like 4. And these are done, by the way. So we can go ahead and get our very first ingot. I'm going to order this probably after I finish up for the evening. We'll just order some of that and just let it run while I'm offline, I think. I think that would be the best bet. You know, order like so many blocks. That way it's got something to kind of chew through on here. So let's go ahead, get one of these. This might be okay. We may have to upgrade to a nitro, honestly. Probably should just, I'll just get a nitro. I'll use this for something else. Well, no, this will be good actually for our general RF tool stuff. So let me grab that and this. Then I can use nitro for some of the advanced stuff. Let's set up our RF tools workshop, I think right over here. So we'll just open this up, put in our ender sail, put in our cables, and we're going to start into some RF tools dimension building. And we're just going to take these, we're going to throw them into here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a dimlet workbench. And we'll go ahead and set this up, I think, right here. And then let's go ahead and get the researcher. Is it in here? Oh, this right here. We'll set this up right there. Or, actually, let's set it up right here. Okay, and then we're going to take, let's just take like some of this rare lost knowledge, drop that into there. That's going to start researching that. I think if we infuse this, it makes it faster. Yeah, and less power cost. But we could probably speed this up a little bit. So this says pattern rare block, rare fluid, Tinker's Constructs. We've got a rare block from Storage Block Geolorium, rare fluid from Tinker's Constructs. And what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make the most of this speed. That's a rare fluid from Mechanism. Now to make this a little bit easier, let's go ahead and do that. And go ahead and start auto-extracting this. We speed this up. And this will automatically pull the stuff out. Dump it into here. And that way we can get all this stuff researched. So we've got rare fluid from Tinker's Constructs, rare fluid from Tinker's Constructs, Rare block from storage blocks. Rare time. Rare fluid, rare block. And then if we open this up, you can see that we can make a variety of different things here. We can make diamond ore, blocks of diamond. That one's kind of nice. And you can see the crafting pattern laid out here. We can do blocks of terra steel, dimensional shards. That would be kind of nice. Let's go with blocks of diamond. I'd like to make this. So you can see the pattern here. If we take a look at RF tools, right here you can see rare dimensional essence. We need to get rare blobs though for that. Okay, yeah, in that case we should probably just make a dimension first and then get into dimension researching. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple things here. Let's do a matter transmitter. I'm not going to worry about the matter receiver because we can just warp home. You know, that's not really a big deal in this pack. Let's do a dimension builder. Let's make a simple dialer. And then let's also go ahead and get ourselves a nitro energy cell. And then let's get a dialing device. Let's get a dimension tab. And then let's get ourselves a... so many diamonds. Okay, and what do I need to make a machine frame? Probably diamonds. Okay. And we'll go ahead and set up our dimension builder right here. Our dialing device. Matter transmitter. And then over here we'll have the inscriber. But there's our inscriber. We'll go ahead and just set this up. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to drop that in there. We're going to call it start. We're going to go ahead and store it. There we go. That's our dimension. And then we're going to drop it into the dimension builder. And let this create our first dimension for us. And you can see power's building up in this. Maintenance cost is only 25 RF per tick. Let's go ahead and open up our dialing device. We're going to dial start. There we go. And if we step in here, this is going to take us to our start dimension. Okay. You can see our dimensional small blocks there. Now, normally you'd want to put another dialing device and stuff and a receiver back at your base and be able to warp back, but we don't actually need that. What is this block that we have? Pillar blaze quartz blocks from Britannia. Interesting. Is this copper blocks from Mechanism? Really? Can this this can be changed? No, can't be changed back to copper. That's gonna be the worst thing. Is this indictatus thing is gonna make that mod is not my favorite thing. Oh my gosh. Such a beautiful dimension that we have here. Now these right here, these can house dimlets, so they're worth checking out. You can see we got a block dimlet. This is yellow petal blocks from Britannia. Yellow petal blocks from Britannia as well. And we have some common lost knowledge. I'm not going to grab that because we have pretty much infinite of that. But as we explore here, we can find finished dimlets as we're checking around. Now what I would like to do, this is kind of interesting getting a copper one. I mean, we could convert this with Mechanism and have it just auto-convert. Oh my gosh. And it's filled with sweet berries from Quark in pots everywhere. Oh my gosh. Such a bizarre dimension. Let me go ahead and just mine my way down here. How many copper blocks? We got a lot of copper blocks. Let me go ahead and just clear this out a little bit. Tell you what, I'm going to add, for right now, I'm going to add this. And I'm going to add this. Mobs can spawn here, so what we need to do now is hopefully get some slimes to spawn. Like if we take a look here, light level below 8, any biome. We just need to let these basically spawn up. I guess really we could if this has a day-night cycle in this dimension, we could just wait till night as well. But nope, there's a slime already. Common blob. And we got 6 common dimensional essence. I see another common blob over here. There we go, there's 12. But any that we see, we definitely want to kill them. Because they will be useful for us. Okay, I'm getting a lot of common blobs. Let me go ahead and pop home real quick. Oh, we actually got a common blob charm fragment as well. But I would like to get a few mob swabs, like 3. And that way we can get, hopefully as we come across those blobs, we can get their DNA. And that way I can make some spawners for them later. So, let's go ahead and head back over. Oh, that's kind of weird. Look at that. Oh, some of the dimensions that you come across, just randomly creating dimensions. Some of them are interesting. Okay, I think I was over here. Now here's actually a common one above ground. There we go. So we got common blob. Could actually, yeah, because this is underneath this. Okay, it's now night. I actually found a rare blob. We're going to go ahead, grab his DNA. That way we've got it for later, because we probably will end up needing this. These actually have a bit of health too, so it should be noted as well that the higher power consumption that your dimension has, the more common the rare and legendary blobs become. But we can find them as long as we have it set to night. We can pretty easily find these, so they're not really a big deal for us, I don't think. This is one we haven't explored yet, right? I think so. Yeah, we got a biome controller, a single biome. And at this point, we'll probably just warp home. We could probably have a lot easier of a time finding legendary slime if we just wait till we make a diamond dimension, I imagine. So we'll hold off on that. Alright, oh, I just realized I should probably adjust this, right? Because this really needs to be adjacent to the knowledge workbench. We'll just put the inscriber back in here, like that. And worth noting, these are the ones that we've currently unlocked. Like you can see that right here. This is from the rare lost knowledge. Let's go ahead. Let's do like an uncommon lost knowledge, for example. Throw that into there and get that running. There we go. And we will probably see, yeah, you can see this has gotten a lot smaller. We have a lot more knowledge in here. So we've got uncommon block atomic disassembler ore, corporeal spark override block, storage blocks. We don't really know exactly what these are, but they open up researches in here. So let's go ahead, let's find our block of diamond. That's what we want to make. Let's put in our rare dimensional essence, and we're going to need a total of 7 dimensional shard ore. And we can also find this mining in any of these dimensions as well. But there we go. There's our 7 dimensional shards. Oh, there's no bedrock. Charged Sardis quartz. Of course, I have fluic seeds now, so. And we'll go ahead and put that in. Oh wait, we need an empty block dimlet. And then we're also going to need these here based on the rarity. So, block of diamond is rare. So that means we're going to need rare memory module and rare energy module. And these are going to take our dimensional essence. We're going to have to tier these up. Okay, so at this point, we have plenty of the common dimensional essence at this point, but I do need to get the rare blob set up real quick. So we'll go ahead and get our GM chicken feed. There's that. And then we'll get our GM chicken. Oh, that doesn't give a spawn egg because they don't have spawn eggs. What do you know? Okay. Oh. So my mob swabs are actually useless, but I imagine that I saw this guy while I was flying and could see him through the ground, but I imagine that the RF tool spawner may be able to do something with it. So I may just go that route then. I do believe it. We're going to need, I think, 8. Yeah, 8 of these rare dimensional or rare blobs. Though, really, once we make our diamond dimension, I think they're going to be common enough that it's really not going to matter too much for us. Got another one of these. We got liquid hydrogen fluid dimlet. Block of sugarcane. And another block of sugarcane. We'll take it. Okay, we got our other rare slime here. So, let's go ahead, knock this guy out. Looks like we're getting weakness and stuff. Weakness and hunger from here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's get a common energy dimlet. Let's upgrade that into an uncommon energy dimlet. And now we're going to need diamonds. For sure. So I'm going to go... I guess I'm going to go get my digital miner real quick and move it and set it up just to mine diamond ore. And we'll probably make a modular storage here soon once I have some diamonds. Just to store up all of our dimlets. Because that would be quite handy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Let's snag it. So we'll just come out here and set it up. Open this up. Let's delete that. New filter. We're going to go with the Forge Ores Diamond tag. Like that. Save. Come in. Start this up. 155. That's great. So we'll let that run. We should have plenty of diamonds now. Though I do still have to... Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's a little bit of a process, but... Let's go ahead. Let's get our infused ender pearls. 8, 16, 17. We'll get 2 of these. Because I just thought there is one other thing that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to do the absorbing. But that's fine. And then we're going to get our memory module. Our uncommon memory module. Once we get everything sorted, we'll have to automate this process for sure, but there we go. And then we're going to have to get a block absorber. So let me get 4 of these. This part could be kind of rough. And we're going to need some slime. Has to be green slime balls in this case. And then some slime blocks. And then we should be good. Okay, now this part is going to be a little bit painful. So we're going to get some blocks of diamond. Go ahead and set those up. Right click it onto there. There we go. We're now working on blocks of diamond. We're going to need... what is it, 200 or something like that? 256 to make this. So it's going to take a little bit to get 256 blocks of diamond. Because I've just been chewing through diamonds, unfortunately. Okay, we're up to 3% though. So I'm going to let the miner run, get us a bunch of diamonds. And I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we should have just about enough diamonds, I think. I've had this running and just kind of moving it around. So let me go ahead and set this up. Go ahead and warp home, and we'll see. I think probably got enough now. So there's a stack and 8. Yeah, 95%. Yeah, we should be good now. Mm, 100%. Great. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab this. There we go. We got 100% progress. And let's pop over. Let's make our block of diamond. This will be a whole lot easier as we move forward. Just click that, hit create, and there we go. There is our block of diamond dimlet. We'll go ahead and throw in some common lost knowledge. Probably going to be a common for the terrain. There's a common terrain right there. So we should have... Oh, we got a void. I don't want a void. We might actually just pop in and see if we can find a finished terrain dimlet. They shouldn't be too rare. This dimension, I think because of the amount of flower pots, probably, this dimension loads insanely slow. It's like an absolute server killer. That's just common lost knowledge. Ooh, I see you though. And I know inside of these is water. Like, that's what the inside of one of those looks like. Because I poked my head into one earlier. What do we got in here? Chiseled sunny quartz block. Oh, I guess I got admin dimlets. Alright, so if we take a look at terrain, set it to all. What are these? Are they commons? They're commons. Yeah, so we should be scanning common. I'd really like to get normal, I think. Normal or waves would be okay. There's block of nitro crystal. Wow, that just takes one dimensional shard. And it's only a common. Oh, man. Alright, I did go ahead and order a block of that Uaturium for right now. Go ahead and let that run. But I haven't gotten any terrain except for Islands and Void. So what we're going to do is, well, let's pull this back up real quick, just so we can kind of get going. It's going to be a common, 5-dimensional shards, and a feather. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a empty terrain dimlet. And let me go ahead and get 6. I think it'll be 3 more in total. Let's get that. Empty terrain dimlet. Let's get a common energy and a common memory. Because we can just start off with islands, that's fine. And then let's get a feather. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get ourselves a builder. And let's get ourselves a shape card. And we're going to upgrade that to a quarry. And we're going to get a clearing quarry. And I'm going to go ahead and pop over to our miner. We can pull this up for now. Because now we'll just start using this for like very specific things. Oh man. Okay, now let's take a look. The terrain islands. If we want to craft that, empty terrain dimlet, common memory, common energy, feather, 5-dimensional shards. Holding shift, you can see what it takes to make these. We're going to go ahead and create that. There we go. And let's go ahead and put that into the inscriber. So we'll just do that. Now we have diamond isles as a dimension. So we're going to throw that into the dimension builder. We're going to get this thing built. Creation cost is 1020 RF per tick. Maintenance cost 1020 RF per tick. Not that bad. We'll have plenty of power to upkeep that. And let's go ahead. Let's find our diamond isles. We're going to dial that. There we go. We step into here. And this is going to take us to the Diamond Isles. So you can see that's going to make islands that are filled with mostly diamond. You'll notice some other things in there, but that's no biggie. Let's go ahead and... Oh, it made us a nether dimension. Do we want to run it with a filter? I'm kind of thinking that we do. So we'll just go ahead and set that up. Set that up. We'll get an RF Tools filter module. And I guess I could have broken apart that one. If you want to break these apart, all you have to do is drop these into here and hit extract. And that's going to break it down. So we got our empty dimension tab back. Because we don't really need that start dimension anymore, I don't think. I don't imagine we will. So let's head on in. Give this a second to load up. And let's go ahead. We're going to take our clearing quarry. We're going to shift right click the builder. And then we're going to come out. Let's go. There's slimes falling there. Wow, look at all the diamond blocks. Let's come down to say, I don't know, it doesn't matter that much, here. And then we're going to come out, what's inside of this one? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're going to come out a good ways. Shift right click there. So we actually have this massive quarry space where it's going to be mining these blocks underneath the surface. And let's go ahead and take our filter module and just shift right click to add the block of diamond to our filter. What's inside of this one? Just lost knowledge. Meh. I did make some legendary ones because you can just compress the rare ones to make that. So I did do that. Let's go ahead and we'll drop our filter module in there. We'll drop our shape card. Let's do a single run and stop, and then ignore and start. There we go. So it's going to start just mining away at these blocks of diamonds, which is then going to get sent into our drawer network and then be pulled out from the drawer network. So if we pop out, we should see our amount of diamonds shooting up. Yeah, we're getting a lot of diamonds at this point. So good stuff. And we're going to use this method for diamonds, then we're going to use it for emeralds, then we're going to use it for, you know, electrum. I am going to keep the dimensions that we make. I probably won't keep them all active, but I will keep them like the card. So if we ever find that we do need more singularities or something, we can easily, you know, pop in and get those. Now, one thing I do want to do, I want to switch up our singularity crafters because I noticed that they were done. So let's grab like glowstone and let's grab diamond. These will be the next two singularities that we make. And so what we're going to do is let's add, in this one we're going to say diamonds, in this one glowstone. And it's important you just kind of work your way down, don't just pull everything out. Then here we're going to say diamonds, we're going to say glowstone, and then we're going to come in and we're going to pull out that. We're going to eject the redstone out of there, and there we go. We're going to let that start running, and then we're going to come over here, we're going to pull this out, and there we go. And then this will start doing the glowstone and the diamonds as it's able to. We're actually mining diamonds faster than we can feed them in to make singularities at this point. So, good stuff. And we'll just take our singularities and toss these in. There we go. Okay, so now we're in business. And it's going to keep doing that until it gets below 10,000. I'll have to move, probably end up moving the builder, you know, at some point. But we're about to get our very first diamond singularity, and we'll get our very first glowstone singularity. there we go. There was our very first diamond singularity. And any second now, there we go. Our very first glowstone singularity. And I've got this running through, getting us, hopefully, terrain dimlets, wrong side. Hopefully some new terrain dimlets. So hopefully we'll get the other terrain dimlets. If not, islands is fine, honestly. And then all we have to do is, whenever we get to the point we need to run another material, we make another island. These are super cheap. Then we make the material, make another dimension with it, and there we go. And they're super cheap to upkeep, honestly. So, ooh, our builder is struggling on power at the moment. Actually, might want to infuse this, but oh my gosh, it's making so many diamonds right now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'll probably want to get into infusing, which is basically just using dimensional shards to infuse stuff. Maybe I may have to get into that, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and set this up. There we go. Nitro gives it enough power. Even better. Probably don't need the spirited one. Yeah, we do. We need both of them to keep this thing full on power. But you can see it's not even scratching our power to run this. But anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. We actually got quite a bit done today. So this is going to help us out a lot with pushing into in-game, honestly. It's going to be quite nice, and hopefully I'll get waves or normal terrain generation, but honestly, islands perfectly fine in all actuality. So but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So next episode, we're going to be doing a bit more, some automation and a bit more setup to get us ready to craft our first creative item. So that'll be quite fun. So I hope you guys join me for that, and I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.